Hey folks, welcome to Super J Business Hour. We actually just tried to do an upload, but I don't think it worked, so here we are again. Alright, Pentagon Papers released 40 years after they were leaked, okay? And that's our boy, Henry Kissinger, on this side, right here, right there, sitting in the chair next to Nixon. Alright, this is what it's all about, folks. We all know that they lied about Vietnam, and this is now, well, at least the paper is now, and this is the Lancaster New Era Intelligencer. And basically what it goes on to say is this gentleman, Daniel Ellsberg, and I don't know much about him, but I will say that he is a patriot in the fact that he blew up Vietnam. And this is what it says, basically. Call it the granddaddy of WikiLeaks. 4 decades ago, a young defense analyst leaked a top-secret study packed with damaging revelations about America's conduct on the war in Vietnam. Okay? So basically, it goes on to say that everywhere, just the sort of leak that gets president fits today. Yeah, they get pissed off when people tell the truth. It just said that. The Associated Press admits that when there's somebody that comes out to tell about our tyrannical government who is trying to take over and turn this into a third world country, they get mad. Yeah, of course they get mad, because then they get found out. Okay, here it is. Writing history, especially where it blends into current events, especially where the current event is Vietnam, is a treacherous exercise. Leslie H. Gelbro. So they knew going into Vietnam would never work. It would be horrible, and it was the worst decision. But because millions would be made on war and people and all this other stuff, they went in anyway. So they lied to you, folks. And we went into Vietnam for no reason when we should have never been there. Okay, which all this stuff apparently has been leaked already, but now they're actually admitting it in a full article, and you can go online and look at the whole thing now. It also says their work revealed a pattern of deception by the Lyndon Johnson, John Kennedy, and prior administrations as they secretly escalated the conflict while assuring the public that, in Johnson's words, the U.S. did not seek a wider war. So, again, while they're sitting there telling you that everything's okay and they're not trying to go into war and they don't want it to be worse, they are actually making it worse and going into war further. Welcome to the current days. Libya, Yemen, all these other places we're fighting. They keep telling you we're trying our best. We're not really on the ground. We're not really fighting, but we are. And we're fighting and we're killing people. We're blowing up colleges. We're doing all kinds of horrible stuff over there, and it's all to make these rich people even richer while the poor get poorer. And that's what this is all about. It's all, you're being lied to by the mainstream media. You are being lied to. Okay, here we go. President Richard Nixon to try to suppress publication and crush anyone in government who dared to spill confidences. Yeah, the president will try to attack anybody who tries to tell the truth. That's what it's saying. Even back then, people knew this in the 70s. Okay? Daniel Ellsberg is the one who saw this stuff and said, no, this isn't American. This isn't good. We're going to fight back. And he blew the whistle and told on these guys. Okay, so what did they try to do? They tried to go in and make him look bad, and they put phone taps on his thing. They also said he called the leak an act of treachery and vowed that the people behind it have to be put to the torch. That's a quote from Nixon. Yeah, well, look what he did. Then we found out that he was trying to put phone taps and all this stuff, and then ended up getting caught trying to steal the records in Watergate, and guess what? Got kicked out of the presidency, which is the best thing that could have happened. But he's still tied into all this stuff, folks. He still goes to the Bohemian Grove up in California with the rest of them. They're all up to no good, folks. You got to do your homework. This is the point. The point is that they did this in the past, and they're going to do it again in the future, and they're doing it right now. This is the same stuff that is continually going on. We have to take back our government. Maybe we need to start on a state level or whatever, but we need to end the Fed. We need to end the Federal Reserve. Why are we borrowing money when every dollar that's printed, a dollar of debt is attached to the Americans, when we can print our own money right now in the States? That's in the Constitution. We have to go back to the Constitution and Bill of Rights. We need to get together, stand up. We need more patriots to blow the whistle. If you watch us and you're in government, please tell the truth. Come out and stand up. I got your back. I will come. JBUZY515@gmail. Contact me. I'd love to start a forum. I'd love to talk with people. And I'm here, man. I'm ready to start. I'm ready to, fight back. I want a peaceful resolution, but sometimes peace isn't the way to get out of something like this. This is a tyrannical government, and they're taking over. We are currently living in a police state, and it's horrifying. I want you to know out there that one day, think about your kids. They should have the option to be able to go see a ball game and have a hot dog, or go to a mom and pop place and get a sub and laugh and have a nice day in the summertime and have ice cream, not Walmart and all these corporate giants where you're dummied down and put into a big lot where you can just get your stuff and leave. Like, whatever happened to the personal experience of dealing with John and Betty Smith, who own the pie shop next door. They're gone. They're all gone. They destroyed them. It's a corporate takeover. These rich elite bankers are taking over. You need to do your homework. Alex Jones, YouTube it, full-length movies, or AlexJones.com, Infowars.com, Prison Planet TV. Look up the Drudge Report. Look up Matt Drudge. These are mainstream media. They're the ones telling you the truth. CNN, MSNBC, all these other places are owned by the same people who are lying to you and starting the wars. It's a takeover, folks. It's time to wake up. You know, the party's over. You can still watch your TV and watch, the game tonight, or the hockey game, the baseball game, and then watch American Idol. And you can do all that stuff while every freedom you have is taken, and your grandkids live in a cage where they're forced to work as a work camp and have a microchip under their skin. I think we're at the end game here, folks. We're going to see some real life stuff. When you got tank vehicles rolling through Lancaster County and Amish County, and that's just a police vehicle, there's some serious problems. This would have never flown in the 60s and 70s. People would have stood up and said, you need to get that vehicle, and you need to get it out of here, and you need to tell the cops to start dressing like regular officers. They're not military. It's a separate issue. But what they're doing is blending all this stuff together, you know? That's why they're groping you before you get on planes. That's why they're desensitizing you and having Army come through your town and show you, to get you used to it, so that when they come to your door and say, listen, ma'am, leave your animals and your medication, we need you to come with us, there's an emergency in the area. That's what this is all about. I hear these people always say, well, what do I have to hide? Like, I have nothing to hide. It's fine. They just gave the feds, the FBI, they didn't even do it through Congress. They just put it in a pamphlet and sent it to FBI agents. They can look through your trash. They can come in your house when you're not home and search your house and leave without telling you. They don't even have to keep a record. So if they arrest you and interrogate you, torture you, do whatever they want to you, they don't even have to keep a record of it anymore. So it's your word against them. So if they have a personal grudge against you or have a problem with you, you're just asked out. That's how it works. You're just beat. They just do what they want. There's no record of it, and that's what happens. You're just screwed. So welcome to Vietnam. Welcome to Nazi Germany, because we're slowly slipping into that phase. And you know what? It's working. And they're winning because Americans are so dumbed down. We don't know what's going on anymore. We don't pay attention. 33 years old, and I'm on fire for this country. I'm a real patriot, and I just want to see like kids and grandkids be able to go buy a sub and go have lunch with their friends and have a nice time and have the opportunity to work and go to concerts and live a free life in America. And folks, I'm here to tell you, your grandkids aren't going to have that experience if some people don't start standing up and fighting against this tyranny. Check out my favorites. Look at 50 of my favorites. Watch them fully, and then you tell me I'm wrong. I just want to help you out there, folks. I just want you to wake up. If anybody would like to contact me, jbuzy515@gmail. Like I said, get in touch with me. I'd love to start a roundtable discussion. We need peaceful protests. We need to get the information out. We need to start saying good morning to our neighbors. We got to fight back, folks. Why stand on a silent platform? Fight the war. Fuck the norm. Enough's enough, folks. We got to fight back. This is a quick Super J Business Hour. Thanks for tuning in. I'm excited to see they're starting to tell the truth a little bit here and there in the newspaper, but I wouldn't count your lucky stars. Check out the websites I'm telling you about if you want to get some real news. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.